Pod lead
All the cycles.
Podcast. Spell backwards. Pod.
Leap, dumb. Leap, dumb.
Pod. Spell backwards. Pod.
Leap, dumb. Hello, everyone, and welcome to astoundingly another episode of Pod Lead'em Cycle 21. It's still happening, and we can't stop that. I'm one of your three hosts, J.W. Crump, and welcome to this wonderful judging hour, darling.
I'm Lex Basile Price, and if you were 20 years older and straight and not on top model, we'd have to go get some kimchi right now, boo.
Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and your control-y-do, and your stiffy-do, and those are related. Stiff, control.
I love that it sounded like you were forcing the quote out of you. And this is Cycle 21, Episode 13, The Girl Who Gets Caught in a Lie. Or as I retitled it, The Girl Who Gets Good Show News and Bad Show News. But what's great news
is becoming part of the Lead'em Pod.
That's right.
You can click that click so below and give us some money. But you know what else you can give us?
What?
We got a special treat in our P.O. box, which you can find.
Thai retreat, if you will?
A Thai treat.
Except we actually wanted this.
This we did want. From Megan, whose Instagram is sketchy_stitch.
Nice.
They sent us a wonderful, humbling Ja Wolf cross stitch.
Every time I look at it, I just ascend to heaven.
That has both quotes from the episode that evolve or devolve, depending on your perspective, into quotes that we have said, including, "My jaw wolf loves plum cookies, and the only thing at the bake sale shall be plum cookies," and "Jaw wolf and I have met each other many times in past lives."
My favorite is the last one.
"Jaw wolf and I, neither can see while the other lives, as he grows and sees the world, I dim."
And there's also like a little plum like illustration. It's great.
Two connected hearts.
A lot of people can see their names in print and their words in print, but not that many people get to see their words in cross stitch.
No.
Especially when they were on one.
So thank you so much, Megan. Please go check out Megan's Instagram at sketchy_stitch.
And you can see it because Megan posted this particular thing. So you can see, and you can see all of our comments of us like,
Aside from just the pure joy of seeing this, it's so beautifully done and crafted.
It's so great.
It's truly gorgeous. Like the kind of thing that if you told me this was like $300 item, I'd be like, yes, luxury MCM, got it. This neon looks crazy in sepia tone.
Oh my God.
It's not a panel room for sepia tone.
Y'all, we've talked about how digital art has given up. Perhaps in an attempt to speed things along and predict what could possibly be said about these photos. And if there's one thing you can say about Keith's photo this week, it's yes. Yes, in quotes.
Yes, in quotes.
They don't even do the stupid triple tens the way they used to.
No. And they also double the photo to like, ooh, woo, woo, jazz it up. The energy has shifted in this house. Keith comes in like it's his best day, which I guess, sure.
Yeah, sure, it is a good day.
I think Ray Leo was really important to this group in a couple different ways.
Yeah.
One of them being that she was fun and basically everybody liked her.
Yes.
And the second one being that she provided much needed competition, I think, in the heads of the competitors. I think every other competitor looked at her and was like, well, this person looks like a model.
Right.
And that was important because now certain people, as you were just saying, Lex, are now way too confident.
Yeah.
And it's people on both sides. I'm not going to give some other people a pass either because this is a rough episode for the shy stands out there.
Oh, yeah.
Sure is.
The Adam photo now has sunglasses.
Perfect. I want it to be something's added every week Adam stays.
Oh my God. I want footage of Adam drawing a penis on his own picture face.
Oh my God. And then Adam says, I have a solution for my drinking problem. Only beer now. She can't smell beer because I've been drinking beer and she hasn't smelled it. So maybe if I just stick to beer, the mimosas really what did me in.
Honestly, in some ways, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
I think completely cutting off alcohol when you drink that much every day would be a huge problem for him.
Especially in the middle of a competition. Like, there's so much historical evidence about how people, when they quit cold turkey, that is a full detox of your body. And you're not going to react well to that.
No, that is a physical commitment.
And beer has, pretty low alcohol content considering.
But I do think my theory about this was a college thing is 100% true, because we get the drop that he was a, quote, super math nerd until college, and then the drinking started and helped him, quote, open up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really think he loved this frat so much, and who he became in this frat, this new image the frat gave to him of himself.
Yeah.
That he doesn't want to let go of it.
Another weird energy. Winnie jumping back and forth between emotions is odd. However, she's been told to do it.
Yeah.
So I can't thoroughly blame her, but it is weird.
Winnie's energy is so weird. I put wine class. Wine club is what I meant.
No, now it's wine class. Now they have to teach Winnie how to be in wine class.
They're mourning Raylia. And then Winnie comes in, twirls, then says in the weirdest tone, "You told me not to bring it up." Then starts touching Shy's face, cries, stops immediately, says, "I hate to see you frown." Like it's like she's become a magical nymph that's going around giving low-key advice.
She is, for my D&D nerds out there, she is an Eladrin, and she is jumping from season to season. Like, why are you changing so quickly?
She's glitching. It feels like she is glitching in an attempt to relate to other people.
Shy, as we'll learn, is one of those folks who puts finger quotes wherever in a sentence. She just I don't even remember what she says because it was nonsense, and she was just like, "We, quote unquote, are just, mad that Raylia went, quote unquote." And you're like, what part of this do you think's not real, Shy?
And woo, Lennox continues to dig that hole.
Not since Smize Cream has anyone dig baby digged.
I did not need a replay, basically, of the exact same fight that we already got that I hated the first time.
And then Lennox, sensing that she's lost this argument, leaves.
Exudes.
We head back to MCM because they've sponsored this trip. And boo, it's Kelly. Kelly's there. With Jay Park, K-pop singer / actor, MCM brand rep, and Ben Baller, celebrity jewelry designer.
I mean, that's the title they give him here. From a brief Google, this man has had every life and every job.
He's also wearing a pale imitation to a Johnny hat because it says treated or created.
I thought it was created.
Either.
They bring the energy of people who did not know that their association with MCM was going to require them to do this.
Yes. Jay Park has
Wait, I love this. Before we get into your research, Lex, I love the idea of any of our past guests have a job at like Walmart. And they're like, "Gosh, I love my job at Walmart." And then one day they're like, "As part of your contract, you have to be on top model." And they're like, "What?
What?
Why?" For the cover girl wall, it's one aisle.
You want me for this?
Okay.
I guess that is sort of my job. And they look at the fine print, and the fine print of every contract is must appear on top model if called upon. Wow.
Jay Park has had also quite a life. He's well known in South Korea. The fun thing I wanted to talk about was the MySpace controversy.
Yes. This was fascinating to read about.
Yes. So, Park first appeared through Mnet's Hot Blood Men, a documentary-style reality program that showed the future members of One Day split as idol groups 2 a.m. and 2 p.m., and he became the leader of 2 p.m. Then there was unfavorable comments towards Korea that were found on his personal MySpace from 2005. The comments were written in English to a friend, but then they got translated into Korean and spread around Korean media. So then they had to remove themselves from 2PM, and the band's first official album was titled 1:59 p.m. to signal Park's absence.
It is, and that was truly a summary, because it's worth looking up this yourselves. And J Park MySpace will give it to you, because it's fun drama, truly. It is like the kind that I feel like today, every day we would have had a TikTok update about.
Mm-hmm.
It is juicy.
And this is also where I found out that there is a Saturday Night Live Korea, because he became a cast member in 2013.
Cool.
Oh, y'all, if you want to, you can look up the international openings for Saturday Night Live, and they're all done in the style that Saturday Night Live was doing at the time. I think online there's also the Japanese one and maybe the Spain one. I could be wrong about the countries specifically, but they're very fun.
Ben Baller, on the other hand, not who I would want to spend time with, I think.
Let's talk about Ben on Twitter. Because the weirdest, I love when someone posts something on a social media platform and then someone responds and it has nothing to do with what that person posted about. And this is one of the most gorgeous examples of that. Ben on Twitter once posted, "Why do people hate Starbucks?" And it was from a previous year, so it's not a recent thing. And someone commented, "Why do you not have hair?" Gotcha.
Burn.
Was this the same person that was like, "You're not as rich as you think you are"? Because there's one source that says that too.
It was, I know that's so niche, but I was looking at the Twitter and I didn't stop laughing. Why do people hate Starbucks? Why do you not have hair?
It was so interesting to get the tag celebrity jeweler, and then you just type his name into Google, and the first thing you get is an IMDb profile.
Yeah.
Where he's listed as a podcaster.
Yeah. Every job, every life.
Every life. I also found the quote, "Welcome to the luxury lifestyle line. Ben Baller did the strain."
Interesting.
But truly, we will see these people for 2 minutes and never again.
Oh, bye.
You know what we do get, though? An actual funny joke from Kelly Catrone.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Because she asked to list clients, and they list famous people, and she goes, "Oh, so no one big. Okay."
Oh, but it was that she said, "Oh, can you list some women for the female models?" And he was like, "Kim Kardashian." She's like, "Oh, well, no one big."
It was good. It was just well done,
well
Kelly.
timed, well delivered. Yeah.
Man, our standards for Kelly have gotten so low.
So low.
I just heard us praise her. I just heard us praise enthusiastically, listeners. All three of us were just like, she did it.
She did the work.
It's like we're the hots and she's the comedian.
Oh, no. Actually, you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'll be a hot to Kelly's comedian.
Can you believe what Kelly said?
Oh my God, you're so funny.
What a goof.
So it's go-sees, and the winner will win clothes, and the top boocher and toocher will walk into the Mag and Logan runway next year.
During Seoul Fashion Week.
In the introduction of these go-sees, is this the most vague, formless go-see challenge we've ever received on this show?
Oh, this is a gelatin of a structure.
We sort of get the time limit, kind of, begrudgingly from Kelly. We are never told how many go-sees there are.
Though the map lists 7? Question mark?
We also are going to be paired.
For no reason.
Actually, yeah, it actually hinders them because women have to go to men's go-sees and men have to go to women's go-sees.
And they just get paired up in that classic, okay, pick someone. And then Will grabs physically Shy and goes, "Sorry, I just grabbed you." And Shy goes, "I'm not."
You know what? Real, though.
Honestly.
Yeah, you saved me. And New plot line.
Mm.
Keith now considers himself somewhat of a big brother to Winnie.
But also attracted to her.
Mm-hmm.
But also pities her.
It's just, if you can think of a condescending, misogynistic relationship that somebody could have to someone else, he's doing all of them.
You're so right. The whole thing comes across as so condescending. I'm also going to say this. In any context, if someone else says you're like a big brother, big sibling, big sister to me, fine. Self-calling yourself that, I don't think is ever the best choice, because I don't think it cannot be patronizing.
Because I think this is back editing. I think these are taken from later to the producers were like, we need you to make what happens make sense. Because this is not how Keith has been treating her.
Nope, we've seen very different energy between Keith and Winnie before this.
Kelly talks about the time limit, and Kelly wants so badly to close the door in someone's face.
And
she's not going to get her Tyra treat for the day.
That's her Christmas wish.
Because we even get an ADR of 445.
And is this the cutest map in top model history?
So cute.
It's got ghosty designers and big, bold, look-at-me lashes on the top. It's got a where we right now. It's got all the places listed and also the addresses. It's so organized. And then, as they're getting into their cars, Adam goes, "Where are we right now?" And his partner goes, "MCM."
That's Lennox.
Boy. Oh, buddy, oh, boy. They all have their own car and driver.
Yes. They also say a lie. That they are going to the farthest place first. And they're like, I got it. The strategy.
Everyone has the same plan, the same brilliant idea.
But they don't. They actually go to the farthest in the group. Because the ghosties are grouped up into two sections. Like 5 of them near MCM and 2 of them.
2 outliers near each other. Yeah.
And they're all like, let's go to the farthest one. But then they just mean the farthest from the MCM in that area.
I don't think anyone went to those 2 that are further away.
No way. Keith and Winnie get so lucky by arriving to Resurrection 3rd.
Yes.
Because they don't even have to get out of the car. They can just
pop right away.
Yeah, because Will and Shy arrive at Resurrection first, then immediately Lennox and Adam, because it was a 2-minute drive. And then Winnie and Keith are like, no, we see them. Bye.
And Shy,
oh my God,
fully,
oh my God,
doesn't get cast on her first go see because of the makeover that Tyra gave her. Specifically, the eyebrow.
Did not ever know that the show would tell on Tyra this way.
Why call it out?
And it's not the last time we'll discuss it.
They can't avoid it because you've got the designer right there going, why are her eyebrows 2 different colors? I screamed. I screamed aloud when that happened.
I felt bad for her, but I also cackled at how funny it is that the person's like, why this?
I died.
It was so good. Because it's like, she was like, you're pranking me.
I can't believe how hard Shy got fucked over on these go-sees by the
because
makeover.
of the airplane.
Yeah, because of airport bleach.
And this is a little later, but Kelly will say, well, you booked and banked some, not the others, because for some people you're just too edgy. And I'm just like, well, Shy's not too edgy.
Her eyebrows, though.
Yes.
Also,
JW, I love that you're still booking and baking.
Yeah, I love it. I also will, this is from later too. There is a reason that 2 other people don't book Resurrection, and it's that because they only have sample sizes. So 2 of them can't fit in the clothes.
Well, and this is Will's new storyline. Now he's too tall. Because gay, we're done. The father visited.
Yep, gay's
the
out the window.
Resolved. Denzel's gone. No more issues.
But now Will is too tall. And he says the average height is 5'6". According to current data, the average is 5'8". And this sent me down a wormhole. So, do you want to hear where the shortest people in the world live?
Yes.
Please.
Live on the 12,000 square mile Southeast Asian island of Timor-Leste. The average Timorese man is just 5 feet, 2.9 inches tall, while the average woman stands 4 feet, 11.5 inches.
Oh.
I would
Hannah,
fit right in.
You would be
Queen.
the tallest amongst.
I would pull.
You're their Aurelia, where they're like so tall.
Where are the tallest people?
I didn't look that one up. It was less interesting. It was just like because the tallest average was like 5'10", and they're like, well,
yeah. I mean, I would normally say 5'8". So
I think it's
sense.
like it was definitely Scandinavian though. I looked at the data. Yeah. It was like the Netherlands.
Sure. Winnie and Keith head to Ginny Kim's, which is listed as a both go see, but is just women's shoes.
Yes.
And Ginny Kim has opinions and returns later.
What, honestly, though, and I'm going to give Winnie most of the credit this episode. What was she thinking? Wearing her sunglasses indoors during an entire job interview.
This was so weird.
So weird. I didn't understand it. I would love to know what she was thinking with this.
To the point that at first I thought maybe they were an accessory that Ginny Kim was asking her to model, but then you get the interview with Ginny Kim and you're like, no.
The men basically either have to wear their own shoes and just stand and model their own shoes, or I think she also theoretically sources shoes to sell in her store, but they are not her shoes. So this is not a both go see.
No. I think your second idea is the most correct because these shoes are very specific.
Sure.
Yes.
But yeah, this isn't something that the men are going to book. And of course now, poor Adam is too short for this market. So Will and Adam just can't book.
No.
Keith says that his plan to impress the designer is to get him to smile. You're not hitting on them.
Make them laugh.
I like that we finally get a pot lead-em of a designer with D. Knack, which is Kang D, spelled backwards.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a wizard.
The next place that we go to, but is a blink and you'll miss it.
Yes.
Is Johnny Hates Jazz.
Sure is.
Do you know that Johnny Hates Jazz was a band name first?
I do after Googling.
It also, I'm going to say this, sounds like a band name.
There's a great interview with the designer on some random small website that I found where they're like, do you hate jazz? And she went, oh no, I love jazz.
This designer, the interviews with this designer are wild.
I like them.
I don't know.
Let me be more clear. I enjoyed watching them.
Sure. They did an interview where they're like, so you have to work with a conglomerate. And she's like, yes. Okay. And like,
and it was the end. I loved it. She was like, yeah.
And then they're like, how are your uniform projects going on? She's like, yeah, I'll make clothes for any fucking thing. Parking attendants, I don't care.
Honestly, love that energy.
It's so weird.
I just want to work. It's
funny. All of the interviews were like, we're going to ask you what we think's an open-ended question. And the designer never provided an open-ended answer. Where do you get your inspiration? All over. Oh, that's not like an actual thing, but it's like the energy of everything. Yeah. Every question.
I need to bring it. Because we see it here, but for some reason on Ginny Kim's window, it says Hollywood. She has stores in other places, but why Hollywood in South Korea?
Interesting.
Weird.
Yeah.
We also go to Mag and Logan, which is just a hallway. Why did they not let them in the main room?
I hope they learned to work that hallway like a runway.
I didn't think they were actually...
So we don't remember that from the Future Beauty-tainment music video. Well, I now want to jump off a plane.
I didn't think they were actually going to meet the designers from Mag and Logan. I thought they were just going to be watching on like closed circuit television, which I was sort of excited for.
Yeah. And listeners, if this sounds like we're jumping all over, it's because this episode is edited so weird. And also you're seeing the map sometimes underneath. And so therefore you think you're at a different place, but you then are actually transported to another place.
Because the challenge is just absolutely formless.
And it's not like our previous go-sees where every so often they'll do a split screen check-in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We get way less of those, way less of the timers. And part of that is just ultimately no one's late. So the timer becomes unimportant.
We also don't know how far away anything is because at one point they're like, we only have 34 minutes and we're across the map. And it's like, oh, but don't worry.
Yeah, well, but we'll do it.
It's the only time I've thought about two contestants who got there with 25 minutes to spare. Oh, I guess they could have gone to another one.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
Maybe because of their answers in interviews, Johnny Hates Jazz designer didn't provide their name because they don't get Tyron. So it's just a random person from Johnny Hates Jazz, but it's like, oh no, that's the designer. This episode's so weird.
Shy does look great in this like wedding dress adjacent thing that Lennox will also try on, and it's clear that Shy's the better model for that particular garment.
Shy would book all these things without that stupid eyebrow.
I wish we had seen a moment of Shy after that first go-see just finding a
marker.
Yeah.
It was wild to me to see Lennox walk in that dress and then receive a very enthusiastic 10 from the designers, because I thought she looked like she was drowning in it.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
I think that was the point, maybe. So Will and Shy arrive at Nylon at 4:17.
And Will, out of his mind with how badly he's done, walks into an elevator door.
Yep.
And then Shy's like, you gotta wait for it to open, hun.
Winnie and Keith arrive at 4:29, but it's like so close up, it looks like it's fake.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't 4:30.
And I'm just always suspicious of any time they perfectly have 3 seconds to spare.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. It also felt like Adam was like, hey, I have a watch. Let's just like make an entrance.
Yeah, of all the times for his math to come in handy.
Because they arrive at 4:45.
Kelly is so mad that she didn't get to disqualify anyone.
Oh my God.
Everyone's here.
Well,
Here's my tiny clipboard.
She's with Sun Jung Lee, the editor-in-chief of Nylon Korea.
and they don't introduce the other person, so I assume maybe it's a translator
I think.
or an assistant.
I remember the days when we used to tie around the translator.
Yeah.
When we valued their jobs. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We also don't see translation happening, so I'm just guessing, listeners, that that's this
We
other
have no
person's
idea.
role.
Will and Shy got to 4 go-sees, where Will booked 0 and Shy booked 2
Because of her eyebrow.
because of her eyebrow.
Again, like my title, the good news is that you booked 2 shows. The bad news is that you didn't book the other 2. Well, duh.
And then to tell Will that if he just made himself so
Oh my God.
lovable
Oh my God.
that the clothes would magically fit him.
This is how Kelly thinks abs work too, huh?
Barely.
Just magic clothes. Will we even see at one point he's literally having to try on clothes in like a closet and he's like, they don't fit.
There's nothing to do.
And the worst part is that he's going to get the same feedback later from Miss J.
Mm-hmm.
Sure is.
Winnie only got 1 out of 5.
And Keith got 4 out of 5 because he was charming.
What a backhanded compliment.
Sure is.
Lennox booked 4 out of 4,
Mm-hmm.
which hot damn. And then Adam booked 1 because the designers found you super serious. And I said, he's sober.
And then I'm going to call bullshit on this win.
Yes.
Yes.
Because you understand that percentages exist?
Yes.
Yes.
Keith wins because he attempted 5, even though Lennox 100% booked.
And if you were like, you both booked 4, we're going to give it to you both,
Sure.
fine.
It's bullshit, though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Especially because it's such a huge redemption for her.
From booking nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And that should have been the storyline, but it gets completely overshadowed by the Keith of it all.
Yeah.
So challenge scores are Keith 10, Lennox 9, Shy 8, Winnie and Adam 7, and Will 6.
Yikes.
Oof.
And the super close up on the blurry 6 is very funny.
Keith does, I have to give it to him, some pretty funny top model math.
Yeah.
When he tells Adam that Adam's not allowed to drink more than the amount of people still in the competition.
God.
That's how you taper it down over time. Imagine if there's a double elimination. Adam will be like, oh no.
I think Will says something really lovely to him that Adam actually needs to hear, which is you have to make sure that you are confident in the person you are without alcohol.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
These red rope chairs around the dining room table are so cool and so my style and would be impossible to clean.
They head to their photo shoot where Yusai is so far away from them.
What is this? COVID? Why are we so far away?
They're at Gyeongbokgung, which Yusai says translates as Palace Blessed by Heaven, but I never believed the show.
Sure.
So the literal translation is Blessing Scenery Palace. So like maybe there's a poetic translation in there.
Yeah.
It's not the furthest we've been. It also houses the National Palace Museum and the National Folk Museum.
Ooh.
And if you wear a hanbok, entrance is free.
Oh, interesting.
Which is traditional Korean garb.
That's really cool.
They introduced 2 other people. Jenny Kim, who gets the weakest scared cheers from the models. And then Eric Asla again.
Hi, Eric.
But now Eric is forced to say H to T because he is now fully enmeshed in top model.
The models are not told what the brief is.
At all.
At least not where the audience can hear it. And then, just in case you thought the prizes weren't vague enough, they're told that the best photo will get their ad published. That's
Period.
it.
End of
Published.
They're also going to be modeling with famous models. One of which is not a model,
Nope.
but is the Nepo baby of a actress.
And the show tells us that.
Yes.
That's not even something you had to research.
This is the weirdest part. Okay. On kprofiles.com, which profiles Korean celebrities, they have all sorts of categories, right? Including blood type. Because in some cultures, blood type is personality. For some reason, Ginny Lee's, who is the female model, says not applicable. For some reason, hers is being held off. Then...
What could that possibly mean?
Not
Inconclusive.
a human.
What?
Not a human who can model, for sure. Ginny Facts. She debuted in 2016 with the drama Mystery Freshman, which I love.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Do either of you watch K-dramas?
I have sometimes. I've dipped my toe in.
I've thought about it, but I haven't gotten myself there. I have to finish all of Love Island first, and then
Sure.
maybe I'll get on it.
This is on her K profile, Ginny Facts. Ginny went back to Korea then she dropped out of high school. Education, elementary school USA, middle school USA, Seoul Foreign High School, dropped out. This is on her facts.
Why?
I don't know. Then much better model, James Joo-hun Lee.
Former model here.
I was about to say retired.
Yes,
model.
retired model. Is a musician, singer, songwriter, model, was in the K-rock band Royal Pirates.
That's a great name.
Their fandom name is the Wolfgang. He is 6'3", very tall. And one of his most known nicknames was Adonis because of his well-shaped body figure.
Ooh, I'll say that both of the models, bona fides aside, bonacides?
Bonacides.
Were nice to the other models.
Yes.
Yes.
It was nice that they weren't just posing with one another.
Yes.
What
Sure.
a dream and a
also
wish
seemed
for this show.
Unprepared to be touched by Tyra.
Woo!
I saw Ginny Lee almost
Slap her.
Her
Almost
eyes when
called a
Tyra
lawyer.
came up and just pushed her.
Do you know who my mother is? I dropped out of high school for fighting. Michael Canyon is a hero because he has a conversation with Winnie.
In the makeup chair, in the hair chair.
And it's like, oh, we hate Panda, yeah? We're going to talk about that?
And it seems like he's very much knows that she wants to bring this up and is saying, are we going to do this today?
I
am
will
here
back
to
you
support
up.
you. Yeah.
This is also clearly the only space in the competition where Winnie feels comfortable. Like,
Yes.
this is a relaxed version of Winnie that we don't get anywhere outside the makeup chair.
It's almost like Winnie just wants to model.
Weird.
Eyebrows, eyebrows, eyebrows.
Why is Tyra late to set and has to jump out of a van?
Just to worry Adam.
I wish as she got later each photo shoot, it got more stop, drop, and roll out of the car. It's like, oh, I'm here.
It really bummed me out how big a deal they made out of this pink suit. Because he looked good.
He
looked
looks
really great
good,
in the pink
Adam.
suit.
And I appreciate that the stylist, I think it was Tyron.
Yeah, Tyron. Yeah.
It was.
said
The personification of Tyron.
It's Versace.
It's Versace. So other person who's making fun of this?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
It's a man in a pink suit. Can we call him the fuck down?
And it actually was kind of cool.
It's also Adam in a pink suit. Adam who's so like big and beefy. Like
He's
what are you
great in
talking
pink.
about? Yeah, he does.
Great.
But then Tyra coaches him through the entire shoot.
Uh-huh.
And this is where she grabbing and moving.
Literal
Jenny
hand
Lee.
holding.
She is playing Barbie with Jenny Lee. She is moving.
And then Keith's shot. What is this setup for Keith's shot?
We learn only through context clues that these are apparently supposed to be honeymoon shots.
Yeah, but sometimes the narrative becomes criminal honeymooners.
Also, sometimes it looks like engagement photo.
Yes, very that.
I do think that Keith is at his most comfortable, and I think that's because he's in a suit.
Agreed. But Keith,
But he also realizes that it's okay that Yusai yells at him because Yusai likes him.
I don't think Yusai likes him at all.
No.
Yeah,
I
poor
don't
Keith and his
either.
coach trauma that he's not worked through yet.
And then when we get to Lennox shoot,
Before we get to Lennox's shoot, I just want to note that Shy's eyebrows are suddenly the same color.
when she couldn't book anything.
Huh. Fascinating.
Maybe our conspiracy theory is correct, but she did it after she got the notes.
Mm-hmm.
These tiny binoculars they give her to play with are so funny. And then after her shoot, which doesn't go that well.
This is Lennox now.
Yeah, Lennox.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yusai says, the camera doesn't love Lennox. Excuse me,
What?
her whole storyline has been the exact opposite of that.
What a wild thing to say.
She literally took one of the best photos.
Ever.
And also, even when she does bad photos, it's still serviceable because of how good she appears on camera.
Yeah.
I think Tyra is also here, like, actively sabotaging Lennox. The suggestions she was making were wild.
I wish it was more literal. I wish with Linux shoots, Tyra would put like little pranks, like the binoculars. She puts them up, and then there's like black circles around her eyes, like you used to do.
They're Tyra feats. Ty feats. Why? If Ginny Kim doesn't make men's shoes, why did Will not have a pair of shoes that fit him?
No idea.
They
I got nothing.
The men are in like Vans, and yet we have to give him a size 10 when he wears a size 13.
I can't.
I'm a size 13. I couldn't imagine putting my foot into a 10. That's crazy.
I also think that because his feet's circulation is being cut off, Will's the first person that accidentally calls the country South Korea. He says South Korea, and I was like, we're allowed to say South Korea? What a new thing for Top Model.
And then Lennox loves using that shovel. Huh? She says that Winnie is writing on pity stories.
Oof. And being mean and getting away with it. And I don't think we haven't heard one time that Winnie even approached doing a sob story.
The only time it's come up is when she is gently trying to explain to Yusai what the consequences of his behavior could be.
Mm-hmm. And
not even as it relates to her.
Names. Yeah.
As it relates to somebody, to other children.
Because this is the lead-in to the conversation between Winnie and Yusai.
Right before we hit that, because that's going to be something that's not fun to talk about. I was very confused when I was watching the episode because I didn't know the theme because they didn't tell it to us.
Mm-hmm.
And Yusai to one model goes, soften the face, honeymooners. And my brain went like the TV show?
about abuse in the home.
Domestic abuse?
Oh, I don't see that, but okay.
I want to point out that JW just brought up a show about domestic abuse as a fun alternative to the conversation we're going to have, because it is.
The fun was my
I
misunderstanding.
know. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But this conversation sucks ass.
I also want to note that Winnie has put in a dress that is too big for her.
Yes.
And also includes a quote unquote nude illusion that was never going to work for her.
No.
Mhm.
So Yusai is a shithead.
Let's parse through it.
Okay.
So Winnie starts the conversation with Yusai and says basically to Yusai what she has said to camera in confessionals to us about why I do not think you're being malicious about this, but calling me Panda, especially in front of other people, is going to tell other people that it's okay to say stuff like that. And as they're walking, Yusai immediately defensive.
Yep.
And you've said it before, and I really have taken to this phrase, Hannah. There is such a deliberate misunderstanding of what Winnie is saying. And then, of all things, Yusai claims that he's using that nickname to soften Winnie up when they are working together.
Not only not acknowledge what you've done and how you're wrong, which should be really, she made it so easy for him. Oh
she
my
fully
goodness.
lies about it, right? She basically gives him the biggest out.
And it would be so easy for him to just go, oh my God, I didn't realize that that's what people could take from this behavior. It wasn't my intention. I won't do it again. Easy peas, easy fix. Can't do that. And instead turns around and says, no. You should be grateful for this nickname. I did this for you to soften your image.
This actually might be the worst way you could ever take this kind of feedback. I've not experienced someone doing this. I've experienced defensiveness.
Sure.
Where people are like, well, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. But to actually say, no. Not only are you wrong, but I'm trying to help you is bizarre logic.
And then his defense to be like, well, I guess I'll just call you Porcupine. How about you just call me by my fucking name?
How about a punishment? Guess what? Me taking this nickname away from you is a punishment.
And then worst look for Will.
Oh.
Because we need to say it because Will has been a fan favorite, and this is a rough, and I think it comes from that place of Will is so enamored by new queer people in his life that he's like defending Yusai and just saying,
and Winnie has become this very convenient enemy in all situations.
Lightning rod, yeah.
So he defends Yusai in a talking head, and then the weirdness of this edit, and I want to get y'all's take on it.
Well, they also, before we leave the Will thing, it becomes part of this narrative of nobody is listening to Winnie. This is the other problem, is that she is explaining herself so simply, so clearly, and it becomes, well, Winnie thought that Yusai was being mean, but he wasn't. She specifically says so many times that she knew he did not have malicious intent. It's what she leads with every single time.
Before she gives the feedback.
And the other contestants to completely blow that off is infuriating.
It's infuriating, especially because I don't think she should lead with that. I think she should be leading with...
have to.
Exactly, right? She should be like, this is inappropriate. We're at work.
Yeah.
It's offensive. I don't think it's appropriate for you to do this.
Because the other layer is, and she's right about how people will be empowered to bully and be inappropriate with other people. It should just be enough to be like, I'm uncomfortable when you call me this, so please stop. That should be enough.
Yeah. The thing is, though, like, let's be honest. We saw this in literally the first episode when he couldn't be bothered to call someone by their name.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the thing. If you look up Yusai, this is what you will find.
Yeah.
So, like, which good? Fuck him forever.
And
like,
because he clearly has no idea. He is whistling through this like he is the hero of this story.
It's wild.
Well, then we go to commercial, and then we come back, and it's like a weird remix of the conversation. And I think someone took Yusai aside and said, you can't leave it like that. And so almost worse is that now they do the conversation basically from the top, and now Yusai is the softer version of this, but he's still awful.
Still wrong. It almost feels like, and you can disagree with this, it almost feels like we're seeing the beginning of the conversation that we didn't see before. And then they mashed it with a producer telling Yusai to be better. It's so weird. It's this weird Frankenstein moment.
It feels very forced reconciliation to me. Neither of the people involved look like they want to be doing this reconciliation walk together.
And then there's this moment where Winnie, again, to me, is trying to give him another out, where he says, and sometimes you just rub me the wrong way. which well, I don't know why you're bringing that up. You're just trying to have a win. And Winnie was like, well, and sometimes he rubbed me the wrong way. And it's like, that should have we could have graciously gotten out of this.
Yes.
And instead, Yusai was like, oh, but you're the employee and I'm the employer. So I guess I'm back to winning. It's so weird.
It's just gross.
He cannot stop sucking.
Yeah. And how many, in the short amount of time he has been with Top Model, we've had so many forced apologies with him. I don't think Mr. J had this many conversations with models afterwards in his entire run on the show.
Nope.
Mr. J was also pretty cruel, but I think if he was probably confronted about that stuff, he would have apologized.
I don't think he would do this.
Mr. J was also mostly mean about like bad modeling.
Yes.
No, of course. And it was mostly to the photographer friend.
Yeah. Yeah, it was to Traub, but what was her name? Elise Traub.
Alyssa Traub.
But unfortunately, Yusai has no friends. Eric ain't listening to him.
Watching this all, though, it's clear that the show's perspective on this, at best, is, well, I guess we all are in the wrong, huh?
Yeah,
that really is what it feels like the show decided at the end. Well, I guess we all learned something.
They have to, because I think Yusai continues next season. So
if they had ended this conversation with a freeze frame of the two of them like high-fiving, and then it was like, do-do-do-do,
the more we know.
Yep.
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
they'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
No, if you see the show, I'm scared of cat.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
More rewards, more savings. With American Express Business Gold, earn up to $395 back in annual statement credits on eligible purchases at select shipping, food delivery, and retail subscription merchants. Enjoy the benefits of membership with the Amex Business Gold Card. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold Card. Built for business by American Express.
Looking for a simple way to thank your clients or recognize employees for a job well done? A Starbucks card is more than a gift. It's a pick-me-up, a break in their day, and a reminder that you appreciate them. Whether you're shopping for digital or physical cards in bulk, Starbucks cards are the perfect gift to brighten anyone's day. Share the joy of coffee and connection when you give the gift of Starbucks. Shop Starbucks cards in bulk now at starbuckscardb2b.com.
Arizona awakens your senses. Here, a grand wonder of the world is just one shade of your adventure. Dazzling sunsets and iconic stays turn to brilliant nights under a kaleidoscope of stars. Explore endless peaks, rivers, and canyons painted in every hue. Center your spirit. Find your inspiration. Surround yourself in vivid color. Only in vibrant Arizona.
You always want the best for your family, and that means only Eggland's Best Eggs in your kitchen. Compared to ordinary eggs, Eggland's Best Eggs contain 6 times more vitamin D, 25% less saturated fat, more than double the omega-3s, 10 times more vitamin E, and more than double the vitamin B12. So why give your family less when they can have the best? Add Eggland's Best Superior Nutrition to your next grocery list. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
And then now the show's in this. We'll get to this next thing, which is now we're going to get into something
another terrible thing,
but confusing. But this one's confusing. So also,
once again, though, this was the portion of the episode that I had to fight not to fast forward through, not to like skip every 30 seconds because it's just awful.
You're protecting your mental health, Hannah. I get it.
That's not a facet of this show.
So now we're back, and the Winnie hatred has reached an all-time high. And this is where we get the confusing title of the episode about someone being caught in a lie. Quote unquote, unquote, unquote. It's
Yeah.
shy quotes around that. Quote unquote, unquote,
Yeah,
unquote, unquote.
yeah.
Literally shy quotes around that.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
So Shy tells Keith,
And everyone,
yes,
the entire cast, except for Winnie, who's in the bathroom or something. So mad. I'm so mad.
I guess Winnie went to take a dump and everyone decided
dump on her.
There we go.
That Winnie told her, and Will confirms that Winnie inferred that she and Keith hooked up. And I think this happened on the plane ride where
Yes.
there was no cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
And then we kind of learned that Winnie did say this to Shy, whether it's true or not.
In confidence, apparently. In
Yes.
super strict, do not tell anybody else confidence.
And I will say, Winnie, why on earth would you tell anybody in this cast anything?
But I'm wondering if this is part of her campaign. Like, how
Yes.
do I soften
Yeah.
up? How do I trust people? I'll have a
How do
fun
I get into wine
exchange
club?
with my
Yeah.
girlfriends where we talk about boys.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And then this starts where clearly Winnie is super uncomfortable.
She does this thing where she shuts down and just says,
Well, before she comes back in the room, Shy tells Keith, and Keith immediately goes, "Oh, we all hate her, right? Great. She's a lying liar who lies."
Mm-hmm. But my thing is, I would not be surprised if this did happen.
I believe her.
yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be forever impossible to truly know the truth of what what happened
Sure.
here. Winnie's reaction is one of brutal betrayal.
Yes.
And embarrassment.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they all try to make that out, that she feels that way because she got caught in a lie. And I don't think that's what it is.
No. And she just repeats over and over, can't believe this happening. Okay, this is what we're doing.
Because she just says, hilarious.
Hilarious. It's
That's hilarious. Mm-hmm.
And then walks out of the room, walks out of the hotel room to get out. And then Keith says one of the weirdest things that he and anyone on the show has ever said, because he's trying to coax her back into the room and says, "No one's gonna harm you." To which Winnie says, "Yeah, I didn't think anyone wants to harm me. I just am fired up and upset and don't want to see any of you."
Talking to a producer who can just see their pen.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I do love hidden producer who's just a pantsuit in the wall.
Then we see more weird backpedaling from Keith, where he's too proud of himself and keeps doing these weird little smiles, like he's
got away with it.
Got away with it.
I didn't take it necessarily as got away with it, although it easily could be. I took it more as he's become someone who wants to take people out of the show.
Yeah. Well, he's always been that.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's trying to get Adam to belly flop his way out of the competition.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he thinks he got Mariana out of the competition.
Yeah.
And now Keith is like, and the next target was Winnie. She trusted me, and I also destroyed her.
He gets so much enjoyment out of making her feel small.
It does. It's uncomfortable.
But I think the rest of them do too. It's really
Oh, yeah, I'm not putting them off the hook. I just centering him in this.
for sure. But I also wanted to include the when she is leaving the room, clearly so upset. Shy is like calling after her, like, "What? Is it not true?"
Her worst look.
And they leave
This
her
is
in
all
the hallway.
really bad. Shy really twists the screw in this a lot.
They leave her in the hallway shaking with rage and hurt. And they come back in, and Will's immediate reaction is, "We didn't do anything wrong."
Wine Club's too drunk.
I truly hope that they all got some self-reflection after this episode, because regardless of your personal feelings towards somebody, to see the state that this puts a 19-year-old woman in, and you can't have any compassion for that and not try to twist the screw, you need to take a little look at yourself.
And also, for what?
Yeah.
For gossip? Winnie didn't. If she didn't do this, who cares?
Who cares?
Like, this is nothing.
Well, and they make it seem like she's spreading tales or whatever when she told one person and then said, "Please don't tell anybody else."
And also, I don't know. Maybe I'm a bad person. If it is a lie, was this the worst thing she could have said? I don't think so.
No, that's what I actually agree with you, Lex. Like, this feels the reaction the cast is having is as if she cheated to win something on the show and took something away from all of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not just you did or didn't do something, you gossiped about it with one person, and then whether a lie or whether the truth, who cares?
Well, she wasn't saying anything bad about him.
No.
Which is why I think it is true. There is this weird thing where I think Keith was in a relationship with Kari that dissipated. Who knows what happened, right?
Yeah.
And then did something with Winnie. We saw him being really flirty with her.
Yes, because he also knows it looks bad for him because she's 19.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's just so weird.
If we may, let's go to panel.
Well, she fixed her makeup. Tyra fixed her makeup
Yeah, she did.
for the lights.
I love the look on Miss J.
That look also led to my new favorite captions crunch because Miss J said that the hair was snatched and captions crunched it to stretched.
I can't believe both of you slid right over the slit that has never been more slit. It goes.
This one's got a zip.
This goes past her waist.
Oh, no, this is a slit that goes to her shoulder.
It's the whole thing. It's just a slit.
Yeah.
And don't worry, Kelly is still super relaxed.
I'm here for it.
I know. I turned. I was here for it last episode. I've turned.
I want the lean to. I want now when we go to panel, the lights come up or whatever. She like, ooh.
I just don't like it. I've never liked it. It looks unnatural.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kelly Control doesn't look supernatural sitting around casually.
Keith is first.
Tyra tells him that he fell on his head in a good way.
What does
And
that
I was
mean?
like, Tyra, not a concussion joke.
Then Tyra says she's jealous of young new model honeymoon companion. Why are you jealous, Tyra?
I think this photo is fine.
I think it's fine. I actually really like Ginny Lee in it.
She looks like she's ran up to someone asking for help, like a robbery.
And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm in the middle
I gotta
of
take
taking
a
this
picture. I gotta capture this.
I don't know. It's kind of amazing how she's balanced.
It is kind of. It's wild.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It looks like also he's holding the purse.
It does. It looks like they're both interconnected into the purse.
The fabric of this outfit is so disorienting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Rorschach of a thing for sure.
We're selling shoes and we put him in gray and taupe.
These are the most normie sneakers.
Then Tyra spills the beans on Keith's face and says, "Oh, it never changes." Whoopsie doodle.
Is this the video that we get with the woman with the son who puts his hand in?
Yes.
And my son is photobombing.
We've had a lot. I think we have had much better video reviews this
I agree.
cycle.
Yes. On the other hand, Lennox's photo is so weird.
What?
I think this is her worst of the cycle.
What is
I think
this
this is
angle?
absolutely.
Does conspiracy theory?
Do.
Eric Asla only takes photos lying down.
Yes, he's so tired all the time.
He's got to do all of them.
Why is this angle for this photo shoot? I mean, I guess it's the shoes. I guess it's for the shoes, but it doesn't translate into shoe ad.
No.
Her expression is also concerned at what
So
she's
concerned.
looking at.
As is his. They
Yes.
look like they're the first people who discovered the alien invasion.
Or a comet or something, like an asteroid.
Yeah.
Also, it kind of looks like she's confused at the binoculars.
How do these
They're
work?
so
Do
far
I hold
away.
them really far away or just a little far away?
Why are they so tiny?
I got tricked before. I won't get tricked again.
But Tyra giving that
these
photo
scores.
for Lennox a 10. A 10?
Why this one? Why do you like Lennox this week, Tyra?
I need to talk about Ginny and Adam's photo.
Please do.
This face of... I'm going to try to make the sound I think she's making. It's like she's trying to whisper a secret and it desperately can't get to his ear.
But she also thought he was taller.
I think they look like they're about to kiss, but both of them have very different and wrong ideas about what kissing is.
Also, he's wearing slip-ons. Y'all, he's wearing dog walking shoes.
It is so weird that it's a shoe ad, but you give him such a vibrant, prominent suit.
And I will say, I think this is the most I've liked his body. I think his body looks really good. He looks longer and taller than normal. The suit looks great. He looks great in the suit.
It's a good face for him.
But then we say Vespa equals F-slur.
Why?
Kelly,
the phrase high-end hetero is crazy.
But we also get from Tyra, rappers pop their collar. Adam's popping his chest in this photo.
What does that mean?
What? On every level, what are you talking about?
Then we captions crunch.
Aww.
So hard.
I think we're going to talk about the same thing, so please, start us off.
It says, comme si, comme ça, but what's written is, come say, come saw, with K's. Like they thought it was a Korean word. Yes.
Well, I think Adam was trying to say the same phrase that Keith had said.
He definitely was.
Yeah.
And then let's not act like Keith's pronunciation was great.
Oh, actually, Keith is saying the wrong word and the wrong word. That's what you say to, I don't know, a waiter. It's wild.
Regardless, has there ever been a more Tyra thing to say than better to try and sound bad than not try at all?
It's Tyra's whole mantra.
Yep.
To talking.
Comme si, comme ça.
That's a Tyra 2 list.
Come see, come saw. Shy's next.
And this Kelly story
Oh.
that had a twist ending. This is, for me, like you graduated from tango school and you went to Paris and became a supermodel. This is absolutely beautiful.
It was a Paulina moment for me. I didn't know we were going to end on a positive.
Yeah.
Me either. What a twist.
Also, because this is not my favorite photo.
And again, week by week, now Kelly likes Shy, and it's the best thing ever.
I love her body. I think her body is banging.
Yeah,
I do think it also the shoes are prominent in a good way.
Yes. Mm-hmm. My favorite thing is her eyebrows are the same color.
I really dig her arm around the guy too. He's doing a great job here.
Yeah, honestly, this is one of my favorites.
Yes.
I think so too.
If in isolation, the hand is pretty horrifying, but sure.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do wish she had tipped her head a tiny bit forward.
And they say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it is one of my favorites of the group for sure.
We also have side tuchedness, which is
a shame.
Which is a noun.
Mm-hmm.
Side tuchedness is a noun. It says it's an adjective, and then it says the definition is fiercely tooch to the side, which is a verb.
The top model dictionary ever expands.
I did really enjoy from Miss J rear-enderies.
Yeah, that was cute.
Winnie's next. This is one of the worst shots we've ever seen.
Yeah, it's bad. This dress is terrible.
Ugly.
It looks like a meat dress.
It sure does look like meat dress.
It does look like bacon on the front, for sure.
And it looks like they plopped a wig on her head.
Yeah.
It isn't the right way.
This dress is at least 2 sizes too big for her.
Fully.
Mm-hmm.
Hanging off of her.
Also, what is he taking a picture of?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. He's not looking at the camera.
No, this is horrible.
I was surprised. I thought, in my memory, my flawed memory, that the USI thing came up in panel.
Yeah.
And it didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Because the show wants to ignore it.
Yeah.
Although I'm sort of relieved that Winnie does not have to relitigate
We
this.
had to do that last episode's whole thing.
I agree, but the show is always in this battle with itself of we're going to show all this stuff that shows that Winnie's in the right, but also sometimes we are and sometimes we're not going to show it in panel, just based on whether or not we want to talk about it again.
Yeah.
Will is next, and he wears heels at panel for Rayleigh.
Mm-hmm.
And then this was actually funny to me. Tyra said, "How many go-sees did you book for Rayleigh?" And he goes, 0.
But it was for her.
This was one of the few times where I think Tyra didn't know the number. And it's going to be a cute moment.
I don't know why they gave him his gay-ass umbrella to hold. What were you expecting?
I think he looks pretty great.
He looks good.
The man's got a jaw in profile that could cut glass.
And I actually think the composition of the shot is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. His feet look bizarre because they're...
Crunch them so hard to fit in the shoes.
Yeah.
But it's like, it makes it look like he has no foot.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird. It's just, the one problem I have with this photo, other than why give the gay guy this umbrella and then shame him for it, it's very engagement photo.
Yeah.
Yes, this is the most of the engagement photos. And this is also one where it feels like most of the other people were given the camera. You were given camera or bike or both, and he gets neither.
Yeah.
There's a setting in which the umbrella could make sense, but it's not
It's not this. And it's also not that far back, which I realize they have to for lighting, but like...
Yeah. But I do think he looks great.
In a vacuum, I don't actually mind the umbrella. I think it adds to the dynamic of the photo.
I agree, but then Kelly kind of says it looks gay.
No. I hear what you're saying. I'm saying my opinion of the
yes,
photo.
I agree. I agree with
yeah.
that. I agree with that completely.
Yeah.
I'm also just now realizing that this suit, jacket, and pants don't match. 2 different shades of white.
Oh.
They are, because they don't have clothes that fit him.
That fit him.
Oh no, it's like repainting your apartment in New York, and you're like, the walls look the same, right? Eggshell and egg white. Well, fine.
And then Tyra gives this a 10, which I wouldn't have done.
I like it more than the other photos she gave 10s to.
Sure.
And it's also because Tyra's horny on Maine for him now.
Yeah, Tyra's like, I, you know what? I haven't been horny for Will, so
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Why not?
Ray Lee is gone.
Finally, my competition is gone.
And Will's face to this, it looks like he's just reacting to Miss J. And they're sharing a...
Eliminated contestants. Ben's is so weird.
What happened to Ben at a certain point in the comeback? After he knew he wasn't coming back,
Yeah,
he
couldn't
was like,
come
what
back.
happened?
They're just kind of holding a bike, but also he's holding her up.
I'm actually shocked that they got to model with the other model.
They had to, because that's why they brought in the other model anyways, because they don't have an even number of men and women.
Oh, I agree, but you know how lately the eliminated shots are like, but what if you didn't get anything?
Yes.
Denzel looks like he's doing the optical illusion shoot again.
Yes.
Yeah. Making her taller than him?
Mm-hmm.
I will say this, though. Her shoes in Denzel's shot are great.
Yes.
What fun shoes.
Ivy? LOL what of a picture, huh?
That 1 foot so prominent.
Not more LOL what than Kari, though.
Ooh, this green eyeshadow, I imagine they were going to paint on eyes and then just...
There's also the way the dress shadows her knees. It looks like she's a doll that has joints there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Matthew's legs are too wide, and Ginny isn't a model in this photo.
This is another crazy dress on Mirjana.
What is
Oh my
she?
God.
She's wearing a bed sheet.
It doesn't fit her. What is this?
Yeah, she got the other nude illusion dress too.
He can't look at it. Oh, well, you know what? You know what? Good for Rayleigh. She got Will's gay umbrella.
And she kind of slays. Her legs are 8 miles long.
Her legs are almost otherworldly long, though.
Although I will say the arms are almost walk like an Egyptian.
Yeah. No, I'm suspicious that this umbrella existed. I mean, that looks photoshopped. Like they're like, bloop. They noticed that they accidentally only gave Will the umbrella. It's like, we'll be called homophobic if we don't plop it in someone else.
But like,
Photoshop challenge. Put this umbrella in every
photo.
I think Rayleigh looks great, but the way she's holding on to his hand that's also in his pocket is...
Yeah. It's like she just reached and then mistook him for her boyfriend or whatever. And he's like walking by, he's like, what?
Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought you were something else.
Oh, my bad.
And then Tyra says that you'll receive your mysterious social media scores.
Ooh.
Why is it now? Is it mysterious?
That's okay. She also says the best photo will be in a real editorial.
And this is also another episode that made me miss guest judges because Jenny Kim would have been a perfect since her brand is also part of the prize.
We did not get to hear enough.
And she's also mean.
Shoot.
She's mean, though.
Yeah.
Call out order. Keith first with a 6-4.
The fans are not fanning for Keith.
It's the third lowest.
Mm-hmm.
Lennox second with a 7-0. Will with a 7-8 again.
And then he is asked to do an impression of Rayleigh.
I appreciate how little he gave it.
Yeah.
But also the cadence isn't off.
No.
It's like right on that line where I'm like, you're right. Okay.
They're friends. It's fine.
Rayleigh is specific enough that I think it's okay.
Yeah. And then Shy with a 6-5.
Which I would have made higher.
Yeah.
It is a weird. It is kind of weird, though. Yeah.
Which leaves Adam versus Winnie.
I'm concerned that Adam is going to take a bad lesson from this week and that he is in the bottom two after not drinking.
Mm-hmm.
When Adam and Winnie are called, Winnie awkwardly says thank you to Tyra for calling them down. And then Adam only goes halfway. And I'm like, he's quitting. Oh my gosh, he's going to quit. And then he does a bit where, if I'm parsing this out, he was trying to imply that maybe he still smelled bad, but twist, he doesn't smell like alcohol. And that's too complicated of a bit for Tyra, who's like, but what?
But I also think he wanted her to know he was sober.
Yes.
Without just saying, I'm sober.
It was weird.
And also, if you were going to say that, it needed to happen during your critique.
Also, I'm going to say, I don't overly dislike Adam or anything. He shouldn't have lasted this long in the competition, but he doesn't seem like a bad dude to me. However, he has been given too much leeway at panel. He's gotten to sing. He's gotten to do all these things, these bits, this whatever. Like, why isn't he being told, stop acting like this in panel?
And allowed to jump off the bus every time and do flips. But it doesn't matter because Control-y Doo and Stiffy Doo are related cousins.
I wish Will had been like, and I'm Hunchy Doo.
Oh my god. Why is Tyra trying to make Doo happen?
Don't make do. Do's never gonna happen.
No, E-do is very like aunt language to me. That's the kind of thing my aunt would say.
Oh yeah.
And that's their entire assessment.
Oh, it was nothing.
Sure is.
Adam stays with a 6-0, which I think is his highest. And Winnie has a 5-7.
Yikes for her.
But that's okay. Adam is going to be America's next sober model. And then Tyra just makes it about her skin again.
And she leaves saying, "Oh, coming here broke me. I'm broken now."
She also keeps not hugging. Fuck me.
Love that.
Stay not hugging.
Do it.
Okay. Strap in because we've got the update to end all updates. And I have a collection of videos at the end.
Ooh.
So listeners, stick around. So, Chantel Whitney Brown-Young, better known as Winnie Harlow, which we've mostly been referring to her as. Here's a trivia fact that only I discovered. She only got first, 6, or eliminated.
Weird.
Wow.
Isn't that fascinating? She's one of the most followed top model contestants on Instagram with over 9.5 million followers in 2022.
Right now, it's 10.3.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And then is the only contestant to have more Instagram followers than Tyra.
Ooh, sweet revenge.
Delicious.
After the show, she signed with CAA Models Los Angeles, Women Management in Paris and Milan, and The Squad London. I'm going to blaze through these covers and spreads, but I truly want to say all of these because of the depth of the career. Glamour España, Glamour Italia, Glamour UK, Cosmo, Vogue.it, Ebony, L'Official Italia, GQ Portugal, Teen Vogue, Marie Claire Mexico, Vogue Australia, Elle Canada, In Style, L'Official Netherlands, Harper's Bazaar in the US and Singapore and Serbia, Elle South America, another Harper's Bazaar Arabia that I forgot, Elle Turkey, Marie Claire Brazil, Harper's Bazaar Mexico, and Latin America, Glamour Netherlands, Elle Czech, The, Harper's Bazaar Taiwan, Harper's Bazaar Chile, Elle US, Vogue Italia, People's Magazine South Africa, and Sports Illustrated. She's also modeled for H&M, Bloomingdale's, Swarovski Crystals, Volkswagen, Marc Jacobs, Tommy Hilfiger, and Saks Fifth Avenue. In 2014, she did a TEDx presentation recalling her experience with her vitiligo. And here's a funny one. At the 2018 Canadian Grand Prix, she was invited to wave the checkered flag, which, was the end of the race. A miscommunication between the officials led to her being instructed to wave the flag on what would have been the second to last lap.
Oh, God.
There's apparently a regulation for Formula One where the final result is declared based on the positions at the end of the 68th lap. And it didn't seriously impact the race, but she got in the news for that a little bit. She walked in the 2018 Victoria's Secret fashion show, and she's collaborated with Kim Kardashian for a collection between the two of them. In 2016, she was in a Sprite commercial. She was a team captain on Wild and Out. She's been on Good Morning America, The Tonight Show, Ellen Show, Watch What Happens Live, which we'll get to. She's been a guest judge on RuPaul's Drag Race and a guest judge on the first season of Legendary. She was also one of the main judges on the second season of Making the Cut in 2021.
Right.
Project Runway Jr. She also appeared on an episode of The Home Edit on Netflix where they made over her vanity makeup room, and I've watched that episode. She's not in a lot because it's one of those makeover shows where the celeb
disappear.
Disappear for most of it. She was also presented with the Role Model Award at the 2015 Portuguese GQ Men of the Year event and was named one of BBC's top 100 women, just of 2016. Now let's get into some controversies.
And most recently, went to the premiere of Renaissance as a guest of Beyonce.
Yeah. Okay, she's had some controversies.
Sure.
And a lot of these are online. And I always invite our listeners to look up these yourselves if you're more interested. I'm going to try to provide what the controversy was and what it seems like the end result was.
Right.
But these are limited because there's clearly so much on her. So there's 4 of them. And we'll end with the Watch What Happens Live trilogy. In 2015, she defended some fans who painted their skin dark in tribute photos of her. I couldn't find much on this one, but that was one that was circling the internet. In 2016, she was involved in some drama with Australia's Next Top Model, Cycle 8 alumni Ducky Thought. She made fun of a campaign featuring Ducky's natural hair, comparing it to cauliflower, and received social media backlash. She reportedly apologized for the comment to Ducky, and also said that the message was directed at her sister and was a personal joke between the two, is the vibe that I got. It seemed to be via Snapchat, if I read everything correctly.
Lord.
Yeah, I know. Then in 2017, she got backlash for fat shaming a man on her Instagram. She was basically at a party on a yacht, like you do, and zoomed in on his belly fat and crotch area and said, "You're welcome for the view." Then she claims that the man was a friend of hers and was just part of a group joke. Just like, this is my personal Instagram and we're being silly.
She needs to stop having personal jokes in public spaces.
Yeah, I think that's
Good call.
Yep. In 2019, she was ridiculed by fans about complaining about flying in coach. And by the way, the Daily Mail hates her. The Daily Mail will find any reason.
Well, then I'm on her side.
I wanted to add that context because the Daily Mail is the Daily Mail. She says, "I wasn't complaining. I was grateful for that I was able to get on the flight at all," because she basically been bumped from business first class to economy. And she was like, my post was more about, you got to do what you got to do kind of thing, which again, is it the best look? I don't know. But she was like, this is silly. And a couple of people came to her defense on that one. So probably the least controversial. And now, dear listeners, in 2018, she made comments about Top Model not doing anything for any of the models on Watch What Happens Live. And there's a trilogy we're going to listen to. The first is Winnie on Watch What Happens Live, then Tyra, and then Eva from Cycle 3.
My question is for Winnie. At what point did you realize you had made it? Is it seeing all these young girls? I work in dermatology. They no longer want to find cover-up. They're proud. And they're like, supermodels do it. I can do it too.
Nice. When did you know you made it?
I made it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were on America's Next Top Model. You did great. But then you really broke through, and here we are.
So I really started after the show because that really didn't do anything for my career. Which it doesn't do anything for any model's career, realistically. But a photographer from London hit me up. Major photographer, Nick Knight, and he was like, hey, I seen your photos online and I want to, do a shoot with you. It went viral and I got campaigns from there and it hasn't stopped since.
So was the show, were the opportunities that you thought were going to come from the show that just never happened?
Well, that's why I went on, because I thought like that was going to be a career starter, but it was really like a reality TV show. That's not what I signed up for.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's almost like you made it in spite of the show.
Well, I wouldn't like to say that because it was still like a part of my history and I'm really grateful for everything that I've done to get where I am. But,
Okay, so that was the first clip. All right. And these are all just readily available on YouTube. You just have to kind of know
She
what
looked
you're searching.
stunning.
She did. I'll save it for the end.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll discuss all three at the same time, I think. So here's the next one. This is when Tyra, soon after, was on Watch What Happens
Oh,
Live.
you mean when he immediately called her and was like, I would like you on the show?
The man's a producer.
Yeah.
Andy, I love you so much. I almost peed my pants when I met you in Anderson in Las
Gross.
Vegas. So my question is for Tyra. I am smizing as I'm asking you. What do you think about model Winnie Harlow claiming that America's Next Top Model does nothing for any model's career and is nothing but a reality television show?
Oh, yeah, she said that on this show.
Did she say that?
Yes.
I discovered her on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, come on. I discovered her on Instagram, and she's on the show. So what do you think that means?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
It must mean something.
I have nothing but love for my girls, and
Yeah.
my girls come from so many walks of life and so much pain and so much hardship and
Yeah.
so much story. And a lot of times when people express themselves in certain ways, there's a reason.
Yes.
And I will respect her confidentiality in her life, but
You,
yeah,
you're
but
so,
I have to give love to her.
you're so
Something.
actualized, Tyra. I
mean,
love
yeah,
it.
she did.
Yes.
They're all my babies.
Yes.
Even the ones that act out are
There you
still
go.
my babies.
That's how I feel about the Housewives.
Yes, they're
Yes.
yes.
Megan Fox looks so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I wish if you watch the clip, watch Megan Fox, who's just like, this doesn't sound right.
The description of that, the official YouTube description of that, is that Tyra gives a level and motherly response.
What about her butchers? Are they not her babies either?
All right, and finally, and then we'll talk about all of them. This is Eva after those two things happened coming on the show. And if you don't know, Eva Marcel is part of the Housewives franchise.
Eva, what were your reactions to Winnie Harlow's comments about Top Model on Watch What Happens Live? Did you see that?
Yeah, you know what? It amazes me that people get opportunities and they totally forget who gave them those opportunities. Like, Winnie Harlow is a beautiful girl, but let's be clear. We know her because of Top Model. The world knows her. Drake knows her. Wiz Khalifa knows her because of Top Model. So to like diss Tyra, who gave everyone this huge platform, I think it's really whack.
All right, coming up more with Eva.
And that is the trinity of clips from that show.
I think this is a really good lead into how we can eulogize Winnie. I don't think Winnie Harlow is a personable person.
No.
I think she wants to be a model and is not here to make friends. I think that's kind of like her deal.
She said it a bunch on
Yeah.
the show.
Let's talk about Tyra's response, though, because we
Please.
were all losing our gourds while that was happening.
Can we start with the first one? Because
Please. Yeah, sure.
here's the thing. I don't think anything she said was that objectionable.
It wasn't.
Because most of the contestants on the show don't go that far, do not get much of a boost from the show, and many of them have said it. Winnie Harlow is not the first person to say this.
No, she's the biggest person to say this.
Yes.
Now, I will say, previous to rewatching this cycle, and how she was treated within the cycle. I think if I had watched this clip, I would have been more on Tyra's side, or at least not on Winnie's side.
Sure.
But now looking at what she had to endure, now the only thing I will say is that I always think it's a bold creative choice to say it was more of a reality show than I was expecting, and that's not what I signed up for. This was Cycle 21.
Yeah, that's
had
my
you not
thing.
watched it before?
I think, yes. You can't play dumb for Cycle 21.
Now, I think they did a lot more to her
Oh,
than the
for
typical
sure.
reality show contestant, which is why she probably loved that time away.
For sure.
And I do wonder there, because she was so set on modeling, that there was a part of her that was like, I'm just here to do this. So the show can't do what it wants to do to me. And that's just not how it works.
Yeah.
That's not how producing reality television works.
And then the best of them is the Tyra one, because again, Megan Fox the entire time is turning inside out. And Tyra's like, did she say that?
Oh.
And then to say, I love all my kids even when they act up.
Act out?
It's so uncomfortable.
And also the audience of that show was on Tyra's side. They're like, yeah!
Well, and this whole, she had a very troubled life, so that's probably why she's saying these things. Narrative.
Tyra said, hurt people hurt.
Hurt people hurt meeple.
And then dumb idiot baby Andy Cohen responding, wow, you're really self-actualizing. Talking about...
I couldn't tell if that was a read, honestly.
Yeah, he is perfect at saying things that sound like compliments to people's faces. I could see it. And then Eva, who said, I'll throw my hat in the ring.
I want to make good TV. I think that's kind of where Eva falls, right? Like, she was she is, one of the more successful people from the show early on.
Yep. And still has a career on television.
Eva's greatest success is producing herself for reality television.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, is fundamentally going to disagree with Winnie Harlow's position on this.
Of course. She's a real housewife. Like, this is why she's successful on that show.
I'll say this, though. Eva looked stunning. In that clip.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
unfortunately
oh
for Tyra, she looked by far the worst. And
Tyra's hair was...
It was the hair.
Ooh,
the hair was rough.
And the beige turtleneck.
This is the thing. To eulogize Winnie Harlow, like I said, she says, I'm not going to be a stereotype. I'm going to be a kind of a rude Canadian. And that's okay.
Have you had that in the holster the entire cycle?
No, but I think it's like true. It's just she's kind of like, I don't know. I don't really want to hang out with Winnie, but you can't deny how like gorgeous and like once she got off the show, I think became a better model.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and look, you can't deny the work she's gotten.
No.
She was the first top model contestant that I remember walking down the streets of New York and seeing a bus stop poster that was her in a campaign. And I remember being like, wow, that's Winnie Harlow.
Right.
She's become that supermodel that you can recognize.
Yeah.
And that's what I think defines in some way model versus supermodel is, do you know the name of that model?
Name. Mm-hmm.
And she's got that for sure. And it kind of gets downplayed now because she is such a celebrity and so big and probably very wealthy. But she is. I loved at the start of that clip, it was a dermatologist who was saying people are no longer looking for cover up the way they used to be. Now they're like, well, she's a supermodel, so can I.
Yeah.
I always want to remind myself just how important her space within the modeling community is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm probably reading into this too much, but I wonder if she would have a little more flowers for the show if not for Tyra's whole I discovered her.
Oh my God. When she kept repeating that. When she kept repeating. Well, I found her on Instagram. I
discovered her. I discovered her, so.
So what does that say?
And the fact that I didn't remember she said that to her face, I only remembered it from this interview.
Yeah.
So for Winnie to hear that day one was like, and her to go, well, no. Did you? I don't think you did, but okay.
Now, do I think that being on Top Model has given her Q score a slight additional boost?
Sure.
Than not being on the show? I do. Do I think it gave her career? I don't.
I agree. But I think she swerves so hard the other way because of her experience on the show.
It's just so it's sort of like this classic Top Model conundrum, and it's sort of great. It's just so Top Model that it happened with their most successful contestant ever, that you can't give them any credit even when you try because they fucked it up so hard.
Yeah.
I think it's fascinating that two of our most famous, well-regarded, booked models are the two people who went home and were comeback people.
Yeah.
Winnie and Leela. Like, what is that? There's something fascinating there.
Yeah.
You know? Because our comeback kids are top models and Pokemon masters. What does it say?
And if you want to tell us, you can rate, review, and subscribe is the thing I say. To this podcast, we love your reviews. We love your stars. Give us all those stars.
Please.
I have not had enough iced tea recently.
No. I want hot takes. Iced tea. Also, you could be just like Megan and send us a cross stitch or any kind of fan art. We love.
Absolutely. And we're getting into the holidays soon. We will be finishing the cycle proper, and then we will be doing one break episode in between cycles. So do not worry. The plan as of now, subject to change but probably won't, is that you will have a pod leadum of some sort every Wednesday through your holiday season to
deal
give
with
you
trauma.
A moment in the Target parking lot by yourself.
Yeah.
Take a break from those in-laws.
Mm-hmm.
You can head to podleadum.com or send us an email at podleadum@gmail.com. You can find me anywhere doing stuff, I'm sure.
I think so.
At Yet Charming.
I'm on Instagram. You know what? I'm going to say it too. I'll do stuff at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I haven't posted in a while on TikTok, but I love looking at other TikToks that I'm tagged in at JW Crump. Okay.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum so JW checks that out.
Please, I need my bits.
And if you don't know, you're seeing BTS over on, I've shifted from the hellscape of Twitter to the algorithm hell maybe of TikTok. So you can see BTS clips.
You can plan around that algorithm though. I'll take it. Give me rescue kittens.
Stop showing me Hassan Pike's podcast because they have a gay person on it. Stop showing it to me, TikTok.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Alston Show?
Yes.
I can't believe you're getting Alston Show clips.
I hate it so much. So you could... So for Podleadum, I have been Lex Basile Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump Show.
And we'll see you on top.
Podleadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.